Yeah, one more. Woo! Yep, feeling it already. All right, so today we're going to be showing you 3 tricep torching exercises. These exercises are great. My clients absolutely love these 3 exercises because they're great for the bat wings, great for strengthening and toning those triceps, and of course, it's great for the core, as any TRX exercise is. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into these exercises. First, we're going to show you what's called a skull crusher. This is actually one of my clients' favorite exercises. I have one of my clients that said, always asks me, are we going to do skull crushers today? So today we're going to do skull crushers here on the video so everybody can get a little part of this. So first what you're going to do is you're going to start off about 2 feet away from the anchor point. Just as a reminder, the anchor point is where the TRX is actually locked into either the wall or the door or the ceiling, wherever it's actually locked into or anchored into. That is called the anchor point. So you're going to be about 2 feet away from the anchor point. The further you are away from the anchor point on this exercise, the easier the exercise is. So further away would be out here. Your hands are going to obviously start off a little bit higher. We're going to start off a little bit further back, about, like I said, 2 feet away from the anchor point. And we're going to start with our hands about shoulder height. They can go a little bit higher, but I prefer them at around shoulder height, okay? So we're going to start off by engaging your lats. You're going to try to draw those shoulders down and back. We're going to try to have those hands about 6 inches outside of where the head is, and we're going to engage our abdominals and push our heels down. So everything's locked into place. Shoulders are down, abs are engaged, knees are locked, and the heels are pressed down into the floor. Now we're set up and ready to execute the movement. You're going to bend your elbows straight down or straight forward. Now you want to focus again on keeping those lats engaged, because if your lats aren't engaged, those shoulders rotate forward, and you see how my elbows automatically just splayed out. So you keep those lats engaged, and you're going to be able to bend those elbows and bring them straight forward. Now your goal is to try to get your forehead right in between your hands, and then you're going to push yourself right back out. Okay, again, as you push yourself out, you want to make sure that those lats stay engaged. A lot of people, when they push themselves out, their shoulders automatically come up. Keep those shoulders down as you go forward. We're going to go a few reps here, bending the elbows, lowering that body down, keeping those abs engaged. So that means that you want to make sure that you're keeping those abs engaged as you come down and as you come up. If you don't have your abs engaged, it tends to look like this, like you're bowing. Okay? We want to work our abs as well as our triceps on this exercise. We're going to keep those shoulders down, keep those abs engaged, and push our heels down into the floor. All right, we're going to get a couple more here. Feel the burn. Yeah, one more. Woo! Yep, feeling it already. All right, so we're going to go into our next exercise. Now, this next exercise I like to do is almost like a active recovery because it uses multiple muscle groups. Normally, I do this. I do a tricep extension with a client. Then we'll do maybe a press, or excuse me, a skull crusher with a client. Then we'll do a press, which I'm going to show you. Then we'll do something that might be a little bit more difficult or a little bit more ab-centric. Okay, so here's a press. You're going to start off with those hands a little bit lower than you had them when you're doing the skull crushers. Hands are going to start off around the chest height. Hands are going to be about 6 inches outside of your chest or your shoulders. And you're going to make sure that your abs, again, are engaged and your shoulders, again, are down. Remember, when those shoulders are down, then you can bring those elbows straight back. Those elbows tend to splay out a little bit when your shoulders are, or when your lats aren't engaged. So hands are outside of the shoulders. You're going to have those abs engaged. We're going to be pushing those heels down into the floor as we bend our elbows and lower our body down in between our hands. Now, one thing I like to try to do when I'm doing this exercise, because like I said, this can be a relatively easy exercise, almost like an active recovery. But if you want to really challenge yourself, you try to keep your hands as stable as possible as you're going down and coming up. All right? You see, you saw a little flutter there in the hands when I came up. It's a little difficult. It's a little more difficult than it looks. So you're going to try to just lower that body down, abs stay engaged, not bowing, pushing those heels down into the floor, not putting the weight into the balls of your feet, just pushing everything down as you go down and come up. That's what it looks like in real time, trying to keep those hands as steady as possible as you engage your abs, lower your chest down in between your hands. All right, for our final exercise, Oh, the dips. Now these can be done in two different ways. What you're going to do first, you're going to have the straps, as you saw, transition. I did it so smoothly, I didn't even realize I did it. But you're going to transition. You're going to put your hands around the outside of the straps now, all right? Meaning that your hand's going to be outside. You're going to have your hand and the strap and then your body, all right? So you're going to have that handle right in between your hand and your body. Now you want to do that because if you have your hands on the outside, you have a lot less stability. So if you get a little tired, your arms can come out right from underneath you. So I like to tell my clients to make sure they put their straps on the inside of their hand and on the outside of their hip. Okay? So we're going to be here. I'm going to show you the more difficult version first, and then we'll show you the easier version. So you're going to be as tall as you can with your shoulders, trying to keep your torso upright. You're going to bring your legs out full extension. You're just going to bend your elbows so your elbows go straight back and your hips go in between your hands. All right, and that's a good tricep dip. Now, if you want to work a little bit easier, you're going to bring your feet in towards your body. You're going to bend your elbows the same way, still keeping your shoulders back and your chest up. And you're just going to bend your elbows. Now, with your knees bent, you get a little bit more help from your legs, so it's not all arms. It's still a good exercise, but if you can't do it with the straight legs, this is more than effective. All right. So hopefully those exercises help you get an idea of how you can work your triceps with the TRX. Obviously, you can do more than 5 reps, as you saw me do. Like I said, these are really, really, really effective. Trying to get rid of those bat wings or trying to get a little more strength in your triceps, try those 3 exercises out. All right, so if you have any questions or comments about this video or any other videos in our library, I would definitely love for you to write those comments down below in the comment section. Also, don't forget to click on that subscribe button so you can be notified when the next video like this is released. All right, thanks again for watching, and as always, keep good company.
Wow! I like it. That was cool.
Awesome. Hey, thanks.